Hey everybody, it's me, Sven Sharpen here, bringing you day number 63 of Let's Talk About Autism. Before we get started, hit the like and subscribe button down below. It'll help me out a lot. Anyway, today is about the story of someone I've grown to know quite well personally myself, and someone who's most likely on the autism spectrum, someone very special. She thinks she's autistic, and most of the people she works with think she's autistic, and her family and all that. I'm of course talking about Chloe Cole. She's such an amazing young lady, and what happened to her should never happen to any child, autistic or not. But her story is what I'm going to be talking about today, and I'm going to try and make it as brief as possible because it's pretty complicated actually. But to make a long story short, she had a pretty normal childhood in her first few years as a little girl. She was a pretty girly girl, but as she entered adolescence, became more tomboyish. Got a phone at age 11 and met some people a lot like her online. Most people who have the same characteristics as her, and arguably the same characteristics as me, because we've got a lot in common actually. Most of these people were probably also on the autism spectrum, and they all said they were like trans or quote-unquote queer, which led to a situation where she thought at that age, it's easy to think this as an 11-year-old, well, I'm a lot like these people. What if I'm trans? So that's how the whole thing started, and it culminated in a trans identity at age 12. And of course her parents pushed back on it, but when they took her to a therapist, they were threatened with the suicide hoax, the would you rather have a dead daughter or living son hoax. So that's not good. And of course the parents had to agree because they want to know what's best for their child. So Chloe was put on Lupron, puberty blocker, at 13, and it gave her menopause, which is something no kid should have to go through. And at 14, she was put on testosterone and had a double mastectomy, which is a big way of saying her breasts were cut off. In fact, that was 5 years ago today at age 15. So that's just crazy, 15-year-olds. And not to mention, this was during COVID. So while she got this elective, radical procedure done, a lot of people who needed actual life-saving care were denied it because of the pandemic. But yet Chloe was able to get this elective procedure done. This just shows how corrupt the medical facilities are, the medical industrial complex. But in a matter of months, she began to regret it. And so, especially considering from a sensory perspective, after those scars, after such a procedure, that's a lot of maintenance and a lot of probably, I don't know about picking, I haven't heard about that, but it's very sensory unfriendly, I should say. From a sensory perspective, that's just awful. I mean, I don't even know how to describe it. Chloe could probably describe it much better than me. But ultimately, she regretted it, got her parents, and found the detrans community online. Thank goodness. There was already some community for her. And also, the movement against these kinds of procedures for kids. Chloe's exactly who they needed, because she's somebody who actually went through the process and has a story to tell, and that's what I'm here to do. But when she went to her provider, Kaiser, saying, I regret this, I'm going to detransition, they'd never even seen such a thing. They'd never heard of detransition, so they just completely disregarded her. And that's the last straw. I mean, no one should have to go through that. It's bad enough that this ultimately damaged her body largely beyond repair, but she was completely discarded by her providers that are supposed to help her. So she's obviously going to sue them. But then she started speaking out, and the movement against these procedures for kids, she and many others are exactly what they needed. So the Detransitioners were able to start up their movement pretty easily and somewhat quickly. It wasn't easy by any means, but it was somewhat quick. And they've been able to ruffle quite a lot of feathers. And I'm really proud of what they've been able to accomplish, because Chloe, along with many others that I've been in contact with, I've grown to know a lot of them quite well. They've helped out testifying against these supremacist bills and in favor of banning this stuff for kids. And it's worked well in 27 different states. It's now banned for kids in 27 states. And she's done such a good job. And not only that, she's healed a lot. Like, when she first detransitioned, her voice was lower than her male peers, and it was lower than mine. But now, you can't say that anymore. Her voice is now a good bit higher than mine, and she's been able to get a lot of her previous femininity back. And it's such a blessing. I mean, that is a gift from God right there. Not only can you turn a story so horrible into a force for good, but you're able to almost entirely go back to your pre-trans self. I mean, she's grown so, like, I guess pretty in a lot of ways. Chloe, if you're watching this, you know, you are a very blessed young lady, and I wish the best for you. I know you want to have a family. She wants to have a family, and I will fully support her for that, because I have the same sort of values she does. And this is a huge thing for autistics. We want to have families, and then we're told that we have to be trans to be happy. And then, I mean, I'll definitely talk about this in a later video, but this is an example of somebody who wants a family, and pray to God in Lord Jesus' name that she can do it. And again, she's healed so well, and I'm really proud of what she's been able to do. Chloe, again, if you're watching this, you know, I'm here for you, and I'm going to keep supporting you, and just God bless. And, you know, thank you so much for watching, and anyone else who watched this far in this video, thank you so much for watching the video. It took me quite a lot of attempts to make it. And, you know, again, that was day 63. Thanks for watching. God bless you, and goodbye.